Good evening, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you tonight? Bit of a departure from the usual grumblings about at the bottom of society that I normally partake in, because I have been sent this, a box, a big box as well. So I thought I would set the camera up, give it my best shot, and we shall see what's inside the box. Be a bit careful not to damage the box in any way with my Stanley blade, because I don't know where my knives are. I have to hide them from the children so much that I keep losing them, more than in the shed. One of the two, but a Stanley blade will be fine. So what have we here? It's a Hoover. Who better? Yes. It's one of these. It's one of Mr. Libasiak's U5096 Hoover Turbomaster electronics. Look at that. I'll just put the phone down because the box doesn't stand up completely upright, as I found out when it fell against my chair at work. I've resisted the urge from my colleagues to peel back the plastic wrap that doesn't smell of farmyard. I feel a bit shortchanged actually. Wanting to savour the moment for now. What have we got? Well, we have some vintage sellotape, a hole, which is fair enough, really. Some pictures. I won't go through it all because, let's be honest, you've seen it all before. I'm going to have a little look because I've not really bothered. See, this is all brand new to me. Ooh, there you go. Oh, look at the state of my socks. I can't even afford socks. U5096. Let us open the tape and see what mine has in store. No phone. Hang on. Really must invest in some better filming kit. So let's cut open the tape sympathetically. Got to be sympathetic to these old girls. So what have we here? Well, we have the handle. Very nice. I could do one of these for me smashed up one, but it's not going to be from this machine. That is for sure. Gosh, I'm watching a woman give birth, and I have seen that happen twice. There we go. Lovely. Oh, look at that. No scratches, no scuffs. I mean, I can get them looking a lot like this when I do my polishing sessions, but it never gets rid of damage, sadly. That'll come in handy. There will be more in here. Let's tip the box upside down. Whee! We'll get the tools out. We're going to open those. I'm not going to not open them. What else is down the end of this box? Those appear to have any instruction manuals. I know that must be the machine of itself. We'll find it. It will be somewhere, so we have a bag. We'll get to those in a minute. Look at it. You can tell it's a European model, as we have been told, and that's interesting to push because that's a completely different feel to my one that I got, that I said in the video, that pushes in. We need to fix that. Ah, there we go, look. I knew it would be in here somewhere. Come on. Working one hand in here, help me out. That's staying sealed, mainly because I do have a few of those, so I wouldn't mind opening it. But Amy hates the smell, so it'd be wasted because she won't be throwing the thing away. so it can stay sealed up for now. Here's the paperwork. Very nice indeed. We have foreign and English. Yeah, the paper feels a little bit of lesser quality than some of the earlier Hoover models that I have. Well, look, I've got one of those, so I've now got the manual for both of them. And that doesn't really tell me much at all that I don't already know, and that we don't already know. It's just nice to have it, so I'll have a proper read of it later. And we have a bag. Might have a bit of dirt in it because this machine has been tested, although no, very sympathetic. We're about to put some dirt in it though. Oh yes we are. Not a lot because I've already vacuumed today. Oh, it's so clean, so shiny. Oh, very, very lovely. Right, let's pop the bag back in. I might have to pop this up against the wall. Now, I should have researched something actually before I started filming this, because it does look a little bit different to my one, as in, I'm being ultra picky here, but the transfer is a bit blurrier, and I must compare the dates. I think from the videos that we've all seen, these are 1994, U5096, no, sorry, 1993, April 93, and it just feels a bit different. I can't really put my finger on it, but there are differences between them. We'll have to have a look. We won't warble on about that in this video. It has a very nice plug fitted, which is awesome. Very nice and fast. Looking good. I was hoping I could leave this plastic bag on, but I've got to take it off because otherwise the bag door won't seal. Look at that. Shiny. Although, very swirled. I don't know if you got any, if I have any detailers or car cleaning people watching, but they are swirl marks. And that will polish off. I'm really not going to bother, I'll be honest. But it's interesting how a brand new part is so swelled out of the factory. Actually, so is that. But obviously this isn't a car, is it? It's a vacuum cleaner. It's probably only me that will ever notice that at all. So, no, ooh, that's not closing. But I don't want to force it. Turbomaster bag doors are always a bit of a thing. Ah, that's why. Always a bit fiddly, I find. I had the top of the bag caught up in there. So, right, you're half off anyway. So, oh, look how clean that is. Very nice. It even smells new. Look. Never seen dirt. This will see a little bit now, but not a great deal. Right, let us pop the handle on. I've been informed that it might be a bit of a bastard, so I shall act accordingly on that, because I don't want to break it. Plus it might have to come off again because I need to troubleshoot why things aren't working. Why it thinks it's French. That's fine. That's not hard at all. Don't know what the seller was on about when he said it would be stiff. Let's do the screws up. Sorry, you're on the floor still, but only because it's easier for me just to quickly whip the screws up. Like so. There we go. Now we need to open the tools because I'm not having them sealed away forever, but I'm going to try and cut as close to the seam as possible just so that I can pop them back in. In fact, I might only open a small corner Oh, the first person in here likes a deadly disease that I've just opened up. Oh, these aren't normally this lovely when I get them. Never at all. Lovely. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment here. Stop, you're filming. Have a bit of a moment after, and you can get the tissue down. So, 3 lovely virgin tools. Throwing in the ones from me. Beige Turbo Power looked this lovely. That would be a treat. So, you can go back up now, very slowly. Come on. There we go. And we'll pop 1. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Whether this tool won't fit on if I do that. 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. Right. Put the hose on. There we go, we'll pop the bag up there along with this and the box, and we best plug it in, haven't we? Very smooth cord rewind. I'm not smoother than my one. Obviously my one's been used a lot more than this one. So it would make sense that this is a lot smoother and nicer. Don't know if it's going to turn on or not. Ready? Nah! Oh, it's broken. 1, 2. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I thought, when I saw those track marks, even in this awful carpet, of course, this will be the Turbomaster with the best brush roll, because the one on my one is horrifically worn. Horrifically worn. And it is, look. Oh, that's so stiff. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, the belts don't seem that worn actually. I did buy, in fact I won it about an hour ago, a pack of genuine belts, which I don't fit to this, I'll fit to the other one, which you know is awful. But, yeah, it's not too bad, is it? But, let's have a quick look. That's why I've just unplugged it, and I'll keep it at this angle. At the electronic speed control, because there's got to be a reason why it doesn't work. Now, I'd imagine this is why these 5 have been cooped up for so long, because they've all been opened and the batch was deemed faulty or something. I don't know. There's got to be a logical reason. So we undo these bottom screws here, which releases the cover. And if I turn it upside down, look, see it's fallen off already, which is good. Oh, can't break it. Let's take the back door off first. Forgot about that. There we go. Oh, it's in a lot better state than my old one was. So there's nothing really electronically there. It's all under here. In fact, I have just realised that I'm doing this a bit blind because I've not got one of these, have I? The one I took apart didn't have any of this. So if we look here, by area 91 we need to take off this wire, and by number 3 this wire. There we go. Then 2 more screws here and here, and we can see behind the circuit board there's going to be something in here that isn't very happy. Oh, you can't even see it. There's going to be something in there that isn't very happy. I can't see any indication of blown solder. Doesn't smell of burning. I just tried to use the light just to see what's going on. It's a bit of a shame I can't open this up really, because that would tell you everything if I could open this up. But I can't. So that just slides up and down the track. But I don't know if it connects to anything or not. I don't know. We might not find the answer out in this video. I need to have a proper look at it. Get the multimeter out and probe it. But that's what the inside of a never used machine looks like. And there we go. Unboxed and taken apart already. All within 17 minutes. Gotta love it. So, there we go. This is an exceptionally happy day. Thank you very much to the man who made it happen for the offer of the machine. Very grateful indeed. A bit of dust already there, look. So there we go. A mint in box Hoover Turbomaster. I might do a comparison between this and my UK one at some such point, as I'm near my UK one because it is 27 miles away at the moment. And yeah, I'll update if I can get this working. I'm going to have a beer and a ponder, see what we can do. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Oh, this is interesting. It's not perfect though. But those little metal clips that have fallen off were the main cause. It still doesn't move a knot. Although looking at this, 575 to 600 watts, there's only a 25 watt difference. So part of it's telling me that actually, let me turn my head torch off, that's probably okay. There's only 25 watts, that's not fucking a lot, is it? It's not like most vacuums, which are 300 to, well, mainly are 300 to 2,200. It's not perfect in the sense that it trips some of these LEDs. What happens is, and you've seen the pictures that I think I've inserted into the video properly, either side of this are 2 tracks. One side, I think the top, only has 2 there. The one at the bottom has 1, 2, 3. And obviously between all that joining up is what it does min and max. I thought that there should have been a metal plate going over both sides of that to join the 2 up, but no, there's 2 separate circuits. And obviously maybe one of the prongs is just catching something which makes it trip the lights like this. So, who knows, I might get the control panel from my smashed up one of these and blast the crap out of it with switch cleaner, because I don't want to take it apart yet. Clean it up and get it working fine. I think it's just gummed up with crap. Fit it to this and see if it does it. But that would be why it didn't do anything. Its failsafe must just be max. If nothing's being bridged, it's max. And thank God those 2 bits of metal were rolling around in here. One was on the top of the bags. I didn't see it until it put the first one. I went, oh, I must only do one side. Saw the second one. I went, holy crap, there it is. And there we go. Let's do some more vacuuming. Back onto 1. God, that brush roll's good. I might have to invest in a new, it'll be a pattern one sadly, but a new brush roll for me smashed up one when I get that in a working state, because that's so good. Got to daily one of these, got to. It won't be my grey one because it's too creaky. It definitely won't be this one. This isn't going to see much more vacuuming. Gonna use it a bit, I'll be honest. I can't not, it's too exciting. But I've got to get, there's a few pattern brush rolls on eBay. I think I've got to take the plunge. So there we go. It's let down, or was let down by its speed control. I wonder if this would have been sold years ago if it was fixed. Although, having read the specs and the fact that there's only 20, I think this is just one of those Hoover things that they bolt on just to say it's got it and jack the price up by 50 quid. Because these were very expensive when new, and I'll be honest, sod all difference to the normal one. It still works incredibly well on min, which is 575, which is still 100 and something watts more than a Turbo Power 1. And we all know how well a Turbo Power 1 cleans, don't we? So well done, Hoover. A little pointless trinket, just to say it's a new machine. But I still love you, Hoover. Well, did love you. I fucking hate you now. You use a Chinese company. But there we go. All fixed. Not bad. Bye bye.